Hey, we are live. Sweet.
We are live. This is our first time doing this. We have no clue whether this is working or not. I see Tony. He sees me. It says we're live, so we'll see if we really are or not.
Yes, we'll see if it starts streaming over in YouTube, because Lord knows. And by the way, hi, I'm Tony.
And this is Marty.
And we're rolling dice and taking names. And welcome to our Cool Stuff Inc. $50 giveaway. Hey, it's not showing up over there on YouTube. What the heck? What did you do? Be part of the conversation. Click here to join the audience for this hangout.
So anyway, yes, we're trying something here. We thought we have all these wonderful entries that have been made to the Cool Stuff Inc. contest that we ran over the past couple weeks. And we thought we would come on here and maybe pick the winner live and let everybody know, and then maybe do some Q&A if this really works. So
are we ready to go? Are we ready to pick?
Well, let's kind of go over.
No, come on. We need to pick. Okay, fine. You won't go over how we did this? Sure.
Yeah. Let's go over the ways to enter. And
okay. Well, it's too late to enter now, people. But here's how you could have entered. So anyway, but yes, one of the easy way was just simply join our guild over at BGG, and Marty will give you the information on what guild number we are and Board Game Geek.
Oh, I will.
I got it. Don't worry about it. We're 1589 over at Board Game Geek Guilds. So that was one way to join. What's another way, Marty?
We also, if you're in the guild, you can actually, you could have gotten one of our micro badges, and we have 3. We have our logo, we have our squirrel and moon pie, and then we just have the moon pie. And any one of those 3 will get you an entry. And also we have a thread over there where we're giving away free micro badges, and we gave away a lot, Tony. In fact, thanks to some very generous people in our guild, I was able to give away more because I would have ran out of gold.
Oh, me too. And I appreciate everybody donating. And even those that didn't give us guild, there were people just adding guild to people's coffers, helping the entries. So, I mean, when you think about, and once again, I mean, we got only one of the, and you realize that we did not design any of those badges. So we really can't take credit other than throwing the idea out there.
No. And yeah, that's, somebody else created those badges and did a fantastic job. The whole idea of doing the squirrel moon pie was a great idea. So that was fantastic. So let's see, you've covered the BGG stuff. What else? Was it the Facebook?
You manage the Facebook, because everybody knows I am and do not do social media very well. Oh, and that was Billy the Hut over at BGG that did 2 of our moon pie badges. And even though it's registered to me, Graphics Gibbs, or Steve Gibbs, a good friend of ours, he did our other ones. But yeah, Facebook, you managed all that stuff, dude.
Yeah. So if you remember Facebook, you did it. We did a survey. That one of those things where you actually type in things, and you did that for us. And it sounds like you asked a question on there, like, if you won the $50, what would you get?
Mm-hmm. And maybe when we're trying to kill time, hey, Marty, we've got 4 people watching us now. Yeah.
The thing is, though, I don't see where questions pop up. Well, it's not like normal where they usually pop up right there. Is that on your YouTube screen by any chance?
I just have it on my YouTube screen. This is kind of sad.
No. Go over.
This is why we're a podcast.
Go over to the YouTube screen.
I'm on the YouTube.
And look on the right-hand side and see if there's a way to enter comments.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So that. And was that and the secret word. Also, if you listen to our episode, you got, and you sent in the RDTN secret word, either via email or tweeted, then you are in that way also.
Right. And the secret word was secret word,
RDTN secret word. And people are like, come on, really? And I was like, what? It was easy to remember, though.
Yeah. And easy for us to search on, I guess, from that standpoint. I mean, it was easy for you to find it in all the searches, because I know you had to go do that.
Yeah, it was pretty straightforward.
All right. So anyway.
Okay. So I think that's all of them. So I guess it is time now to actually pick a name.
Yeah.
Excuse me. We're using random.org, a very, very favorite spot to go and do a random number generator.
Mm-hmm.
So Tony has our totals set up. We've got let's just remember what we're going to do. So we have our ranges of stuff. So we have how many, Tony? 700 and something people in the guild. So 1 through 700 and something, and then from 700 and something plus the number of Facebook subscribers is in that range, and we add all those up, and we have this large range. Tony has that set up in random.org right now. He's going to hit submit. One of those numbers will pop up. We will cross-reference with which list we need to go to, and then it will be easy to find, or it could be tedious to find because we may have to do some counting into that list to find out who eventually won.
Right, and hopefully this will work fairly decent, because other than that, you know, it may take us a while. We may have to figure this out. We may have to say, where were they? And then Marty will have to do something, and then I'll fumble for some words, and it'll be like, holy cow, do these guys not have any idea? And we'll be like, no. But hang with us, because we have a special announcement when we're done getting this special thing going. And what was that site again, Marty, that we were going to? Because I went to the wrong one. I thought it was random.org.
It is random.org.
Oh, okay. Very good then. All right. So the number is,
here we go.
Based on
if we were a professional video caster, we would have like a sound effect of a drum roll at this point, but we're not.
But you're the music guy. Why don't you have this set up, dude?
As I look over at the keyboard, I guess I could have done that, couldn't I?
I know you could have had that set up and been able to go from there, and see what it would do, see what it would sound like, you know. But no, you didn't do that. You let me down, man. We're on the air, and
all right, you're dragging. Let's go. Let's pick a number.
Oh, can I not bring it out? The number is 872. So I looked through the various lists, 872, and that comes from they were put in a certain order, and I just hit the wrong button, but that's okay. All the lists have been deleted. I'm kidding. No. Wouldn't that be funny?
No, it would not. We'd have a bunch of upset people at this point.
The name is generated. The $50 winner comes from our BGG Guild entries, and that is M.H. Jameson. M.H. Jameson is the winner of our $50 giveaway. Yay! So we're good there. So got that one. I will highlight that so that we know that we have our winner right there. Okay.
Awesome. So congratulations to M.H.
Jameson.
M.H. Jameson. So we will contact him via the BGG Guild, so we can message him over there and let him know. Congratulations. We will get that out to you this week as soon as we find out the email address to send it to. It's pretty straightforward. We'll go to Cool Stuff Inc. We will get a $50. No, actually, we don't do that, do we? I'm so sorry. I'm thinking of something else. We will send that name to Tom Vassell. Tom will then collect all those names and send that to Cool Stuff Inc. to get your gift certificate. We will contact you for your email address, your name, email address. We'll get all that. And then you'll also be entered into the $500 grand prize gift certificate that Tom will be doing live like this with probably a lot more viewers next week. That's
right. And Marty, my video camera stopped working.
Yes, it did.
It figures. So I'm just like, what the heck happened here? Imagine that. Of course,
while you mess with that. Here's the thing. I thought there was a way where typically when I do these things, there is a way on YouTube where people can chat and you can see questions, and I don't see that chat window. I don't know, Tony, if you do or not.
I do not see one. I don't know where it is.
All right.
I thought it was right there.
Here's the thing. As we go through the night, if you have any questions for us right now, let's just make this easy. If you want to go to Twitter at Dyson Names and just send us a question, I'll be keeping an eye on Twitter and we'll do some Q&A. Again, big congrats to the winner. But Tony, that's not all. No, I'll let you announce this because this was your idea.
All right. So because of all the tremendous amount of entries we had, we were just like, we can't just stop at 50. That would not be right. We need to all the hard effort everybody did to get into the contest. So Marty and I are going to also offer out for each area a $10 CSI gift card, or I'm sorry, a $10 entry to the online game store of your choice, or Amazon.com, Amazon, wherever you are, you have to be able to get to it. And we will give you a $10 gift card to that store for the Facebook entries, right, Marty?
Yeah, all of them. It's going to be, we're going to pick one from BGG, right?
Yeah.
BGG, a micro badge winner, a Facebook winner, a secret word winner, and then the survey winner. So we're going to give out 5 $10 gift certificates to the online store of your choice.
Right. And I'm still, right? And I'm still playing with the camera.
Yeah. Tony will be back in a bit. Somebody said on Twitter, they said, so is it going to be Tony sitting there where your disembodied voice speaks to him?
And for some odd reason, it was working fine. Oh, I hate computers. I swear. Oh, well. I'm sorry, guys. That's just the way it goes. I could leave the chat and I could leave it up to you, man.
No, or you leave and come back and try to fix your camera.
It would cause a reboot. The way it's reading, it's saying the USB driver has been corrupted.
So instead, you're going to get to look at Tony's little face thing there that he did, obviously at work, because I see his workplace back there behind him.
Exactly.
All right, so that's what we're going to do. So basically, we are going to give away 5 more gifts.
We are.
And Tony, again, using random.org, will go to each list and we'll pick one and we'll announce those right here.
All right. So going to random. The first one is for the Google survey. Okay. For all those that went on to the Google survey that we had set up, this is for that. And that was, since you can't see me, I can make all kinds of faces here. We will be sending an email to Hornus34 and we'll leave it at that.
Okay. Okay. So say that, just name again.
Hornus34.
Okay. Add something. Got it. Awesome. Well, congrats. We'll be emailing that person because we have their email address. So there's a $10 gift card to your choice.
Right. Very good. All right. And now let me get the other one pulled up here. You know, it would help if I had multiple monitors. Can you put this in the show budget, please?
There's a show budget?
Obviously not.
We see what we're doing here. Your camera has crapped out.
Oh, God.
I don't see questions. And if anybody wants to post a question for us, please do so on Twitter at Dyson Names.
Oh, this is so sad. I'm so glad we practiced this at the beginning.
Sad part is we did. We've been sitting here for a while making sure this worked, and then your camera craps out.
I know. That was just awesome.
All right, so really? The next one is going to come
I'm sorry.
Where?
The next one comes from our BGG guild. And Marty, I need you to remember. Never mind. I got it now. You don't have to remember anything because I'd hate for you to have to do that.
Nah, don't do this. Too late for me to remember anything.
I know. So from there to there. Oh, goodness gracious. It's like, this is like work, man.
Is it really?
Yeah. And the winner from that is going over here, looking at the list real quick. This was the combination of all the badges. Another $10 goes to XR_DC.
XR_DC. Are you writing these down by chance?
Yes.
All right, good.
EXAR_DC. They have won another $10, and that is from all the BGG badges that were bought. Thank you so much for that. All right.
I did just get a message on Twitter saying that one of our local friends wants to win an Eldritch Horror merchandise gift card. I think we can set that up for him.
We can?
He's kidding. This person does not, Mark who he's referring to, does not like Eldritch Horror.
Oh,
It's a joke.
I know, but we could probably trade him all that.
No, I ain't trading my Eldritch Horror. I like it.
Oh, okay.
It's better than that like Battlestar Galactica game. Ugh.
Oh, I know. Yeah. What?
So what's next? What's the next list we're pulling from?
Oh, I'm sorry. We're still doing this. Okay. So anyway, this is why you edit so much on our show. Hey, I'm back. Holy crap. There I am. Look at that.
I don't know what happened, but you're there.
Golly, son of a gun. It's amazing what happens. All right. From the next list. Okay. I got to get this all set up. See, you made this hard on me. We shouldn't have. Note to self, next year, don't have so many ways for people to enter. You know?
We want to make it easy for people.
Holy cow. You know?
All right, so the next is going to be pulled from which list?
Tweets, the secret word. The secret word. So this is up to you.
So now I'm going to have to. So you're going now that your camera's back, you can talk while I go and hunt these down.
I was talking without my camera, but that's okay. All right. You need to go find in the secret word. You need to find entry number 1434. That is 1434.
Let me write that down. And somebody just asked a question, Tony, and I'm going to let you address it while I go find this.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. 1434. That can't be right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Your range was wrong on that.
I'm sorry. I forgot that was based on the big setup. Let me run that again.
For somebody who thought they just pulled my number and said, no, that's not right. We didn't have that many entries, so there is no 1434 for Twitter, so nobody's missing a prize.
I'm sorry. When I added them all up.
And Tony, when you give me this, I'll pass along the question that was just asked on Twitter. If you want to ask us a question on Twitter, please do so at Dyson Names. We
Number
are
41.
looking there. 41. Thank you.
41.
So, Tony, here's the question. You guys are fantastic. Well, that's not a question. It's a statement. I would question the validity of that statement. Anyway, if you could suggest any in-print, non-deck building card game, what would it be? And I'm going to go hunt this down real quick.
Say that again. What? Non-print?
Any in-print, which means still available.
Yeah.
Non-deck building card game. And I have my answer, but I'll let you think on it for a second while I count this up.
I got one I would trade right now because how much my friends hated it, and y'all heard on the show. But imprint non-deck building card game. I'm gonna have to say one of the ones I've had a lot of fun with and a lot of strategy will be probably Linko. I mean, Diamonds is an incredible game. But for teaching and everything, I really enjoy a Bluxen or Linko. It's a ladder type building game, a lot of strategy in that. I don't know if we've covered that on the show yet, but that is a fun game. You know, it's you could only get it overseas, but now it's brought back over here. And I enjoy Linko. I definitely enjoy Diamonds. Y'all know we love Diamonds to death. Are you counting? Am I hearing you? Do you need me to hold up my fingers? Okay, so that's a pretty good game as well. But those are my two favorite. But y'all already know that. You know how I am. Now, other card games, of course, Opusha, any deck card. I mean, you know, regular card games. Marty and I started playing on spades, and one of our roommates, when we played Opusha, he got so mad he threw the cards across the table. And that was our introduction to a flip the table moment when we were playing cards. Do you have that name yet, or are you just sitting there?
I do have it. I'm writing it down to make sure I don't miss. Here we go. The winner of the Twitter secret word is at Ryan Nims at RYANNIMS. So congratulations, Ryan. You just won from the Twitter list. And while Tony writes that down,
he's got it written.
I will give my answer. Imperial Settlers. As far as a more recent game, I think the Imperial Settlers is not a deck building game where you got the multiple factions. You've got expansions coming out for it. If you're into an engine building type game, highly recommend Imperial Settlers. If you haven't played it, that's my recommendation, which is much better than the one Tony just made.
You're right, in your opinion. And we know how much that means to everyone out there. mean, seriously. So we need more interaction with people. Okay, we need to invite people into the Google Hangout. So
Okay, so for those who've just joined, we've picked our $50 winner, and that was somebody that Tony has. It was somebody in the BGG Guild. We've announced that we're now going to give away five
golden rings.
5 $10 gift cards to a store, online store of your choice. In case somebody outside the country wins, we can now get you some gifts over there too. So we've picked what, 3 of them, Tony?
We have picked the BGG micro badge holders. We've picked the Google survey holders, and we've picked
Twitter,
the secret word. Are you ready for Facebook?
This one's going to take a while. Yes. It says, maybe I missed it, but is there a reason we're only seeing Tony tonight when his camera works? Are you not seeing me? Hold on. Now do you see me? Maybe that's why.
What'd you do?
Okay, so in Google Hangouts, if you select a person, that person's always on screen. I didn't realize I had selected Tony. So
we are such noobs. We are noobs. By the way, I'm drinking water tonight.
This is why we do audio. All right, so we're going off to the Facebook page. I am ready whenever you are, Tony.
Number 125.
Oh, Lord. All right. Somebody ask the question real quick because this is going to take a while.
No, well, I could sit here and I've got my game cabinet open. So just received from a very generous person, Airlines Europe. I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait to play that. I know that's an old game. Matter of fact, guys, we're thinking, Marty and I were kicking around ideas today during our lunch meeting of possible new segments to add to the show. One of them is, because we're old, look at the wrinkles. Marty's got high definition. You can look at his wrinkles all you want. Close your mouth when you count. So anyway, we were thinking about adding old school gamer, and that would just go and revisit the games. We think that would be kind of an interesting thing from that standpoint. As far as, you know, what have you backed recently on Facebook, Marty? Anything good? Okay. He's giving me the high sign there. Y'all saw that. What else is going on over there? I'm just trying to think what else is happening out there. Oh, everybody see that Ticket to Ride mention about the new map pack? I'll be getting that. My wife still loves Ticket to Ride. I know. How can you still play Ticket to Ride? Hey, you play what your family enjoys. It's just the way it is. What else? Oh, Marty and I got to do a game night over our friends Kevin. Thank you so much, Kevin, for hosting that the other night. And Marty and I were playing. If you didn't see it, we were in code names and we were on the same team. And this will be in a future show. This will be one of the squirrels. But Mark Kale was also with us. Yeah, Mark, I just used your last name. And he was on the opposite team. But we took a picture of it, and one team was down 1 against 7. It was 7-1. And guess what team Marty and I was on? That's right, the 1. We only had 1 correct in code name so far. We went way too deep on
who was giving clues.
That was it Nathan? Was it Nathan?
That wasn't you, right?
No. I gave incredible. I gave the clue that was some of the words were tie, force, soldier, and a few other things. And one of them was war. I mean eagle. And I gave the clue War 3, thinking about everything. And everybody goes, and then the other team jumps in. What about War Eagle? I'm like, oh crap. And there were like 6 cards that could work for that. When Codenames comes out, if you enjoy the party games, definitely get that one. So do you have an answer yet, Marty?
Here we go. The winner from the Facebook page is Mark Embley, Embley. He just won a $10 gift certificate to a place of his choice. Somebody agree with me on Twitter, Tony, about Imperial Settlers being a great game, but I thought
Ignacy would be in bed by now.
Somebody said they really want to try Diamonds. Diamonds is a good game. If you like trick-taking games, it's a solid game.
Yeah, and don't worry if you get your butt handed to you by a bunch of females. That's okay. You will never ever live it down. That's for sure. So let's see. That was Facebook. That was the secret word. That was the badges. That was the Google Forms. And we will go back for one last one, and that is for our so great BGG Guild, where some incredible discussions happen.
Yep. And while you do that, if you want to ask us a question, please feel free to do so. If you want to jump over on Twitter and send us a message at Dyson Names with your question, we'll be glad. And it could be about anything. It really doesn't matter. It could be about, what is this flavor of Burt's Bees chapstick I have here in front? Here, I'll go ahead and save you having to type it in. It's the revitalizing. So there's not really a flavor on it, but it really does revitalize. That's good stuff right there.
I can't believe that you. Oh man,
what? I'm addicted. I'm addicted.
You are.
To chapstick. I'm addicted to chapstick, and I have been for decades. I always have to carry around chapstick with me because my lips get dry and they hurt real bad. Napoleon Dynamite.
I trust you on that.
Hey, wait a minute. A question came in.
So
can I just win because I'm cool?
Well, not on this show.
That's from Eric. Hey, so the question, I don't know where you typed that, Eric, but that's pretty awesome. I saw that. I don't know where it came in from.
Oh, man. All right. The winner of this badge in our guild is Joe Punman. Is that Chaz's nickname? No. Yes, Joe Punman. He is the winner of a $10 as well. So there we have it. So bunch of $10, the $50, and that's it, Marty. We're done. Thank goodness. Oh,
thank God. Somebody just said, can I win because I'm cool plus Moon Pie's rule? Okay, you just get bonus points just because it rhymed.
That is pretty good. Oh, man, I forgot to stop and get a moon pie and eat on air.
I've got one in my pantry.
That's okay.
It's funny. I rarely eat them, and there was one in there tonight, and I was just somewhat craving it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so there's a ask question button on the Hangout. Oh, that's cool. Hey. I thought there was a way you could do it on YouTube. I guess I need to ask somebody who's done it that way before, where you could see chats on YouTube. What was I going to say? It was going to be really awesome too. The moon pie. So I rarely eat moon pies, and there was one in the pantry. It was the salted caramel. Tony, I don't know if you've had a salted caramel, but it's actually pretty good.
No, I haven't had that. Caramels, other than just the little caramel squares, that's really not my favorite type of candy.
So you're more of a candied apple guy instead of a caramel apple guy.
Yes, I'm definitely a candy apple kind of guy. The fair is coming up. I wonder what new flavor of fried food they're coming out with this year. All right, let's not drag this on. It's bad enough our show drags on. So anything else we got?
Why does Tony broadcast from a hallway?
Ooh, am I? Let me look. Am I? No,
it does look like he's in a hallway. I admit.
Well, I'm actually in the office, at the home office, and
there just happens to be a staircase behind you.
Yeah,
so it looks like it's a hall.
Exactly, and from that standpoint, I can do my Duke Power thing where I did that pointing on the Duke Power. Go out and search for the polar vortex thing, and like that. Right there. Where'd it go? Where's my hand? There it is. That's the thermostat, and those are the stairs upstairs. Okay. How did they do that?
That was the funniest thing. Oh my gosh, we got it. It's I posted it in our blog somewhere sometime last year. That video.
Oh man, and the peak is this, and so, but yeah.
So hold on, a couple of things.
Yeah. What else we got?
Kevin, our buddy at Board Game Theater, said a great episode about Ashes. Thank you. We very much enjoyed that game. What do you think about overcrowding at Gen Con solutions? I guess what do you think about solutions for overcrowding at Gen Con? To be honest with you, the vendor hall was bad. I think there's a bigger situation with housing more than anything else. I think if you expand the meeting places and maybe like Lucas, Oilfield, which they had talked about doing, I think they can fix that problem. The problem is finding places to stay, and the hotels are just packed. and it's not like they're going to throw up another hotel anytime soon. So I don't know how in the world they can fix that problem.
Oh, well, but if you go to Lucas Oil Field, think about this. Think about how much your badge is going to cost, because they're not going to rent that thing out cheap, you know?
No, they won't, because they don't own that. So, isn't it past your bedtime, Patrick? Yes, it is past our bedtime. But for the people out there on the westerly coasts, we didn't want to make it too early. But yes, we are. As far as crowding, I think it could be addressed. I know. So vendors are kind of worried. Tony, I don't know if I told you this, but our sponsor Broken Token is concerned next year because they were they were one of the entrepreneurial vendors this year. They were selected to be in a special section of the vendor hall. So right afterwards, I talked to the CEO Greg Spence, and he said, we're concerned because next year's a lottery system, and it's based on points on how long you've been here. And he said, well, we've never been here. And it would be a shame if some quality vendor, such as Broken Token and others, don't get back in there, because they were a hot booth this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I understand that. And people have talked about it. It was on a BGG, and, you know, the list of where they should go, things like that. Some people mentioned Las Vegas. Stay the heck away from that place. Could you imagine going to?
But it could accommodate it. Vegas could accommodate it
in August.
Well, you
gamers. Have to stay indoors.
We're gamers. Why are we going outside anyway?
This is true. I mean, I've been to Vegas enough for conferences and things like that. And I was just kind of
Venetian could do it.
Now, if you go down to Mandalay Bay at the end of the strip, then you're out of that all that glitzy stuff. And Mandalay Bay is very, very nice.
Yeah, but do they have a big enough conference area?
Oh, they have huge conference.
I can't remember. I've only been one conference there. I just remember last ones we've been to were at the Venetian, which is huge. Vegas is an option. Vegas is cheap to travel to.
Yeah, it is.
And you got the hotels.
Oh, you got tons of hotels, and I don't know how it is out there. And then you, of course, got the shows and the eating and everything like that. That's an interesting one. But save your money. Don't go gambling. Just use it.
We got to buy games. We ain't got time to gamble. Right. Somebody else asked, are there any plans to have Suzanne and Ree back on the show? It's funny you asked. Tony and I had our weekly lunch meeting today, and Tony said, I need to contact them about getting them back on the show. We will have them back on the show before BGG Con. So we just got to get in touch with them and see what's good for them, because now, like, these people are all over the place, and like Rhiannon's doing videos, and Suzanne's like guests on everybody else's show but ours. So now we have to like take a number or something like that. I don't know. And did you see Ree just got? She's a reviewer on Miniature Market. Yes, she is, which is very cool.
That is very cool. But yeah, they will definitely be on. We've already picked a topic for them to discuss, and we just have to get them scheduled and seriously sit down with them. So it's always a scheduling thing, and that's fine. We'll definitely get Are the questions now coming in? It is a bedtime.
If you have a question for us, please go to Twitter and ask us at Dyson Names, and we'll answer them. Chris Gasson asks, why no RC Cola micro badge? Actually, that's a pretty good idea. An RC Cola and a moon pie together.
Isn't there already? If you go to the food one, you'd have to look it up and see.
Is there one together, though, with the moon pie? Replace the squirrel with an RC?
I don't know if you could do that. Okay. It'd be kind of hard.
It would be neat. So, but somebody says it's needed. Hey, we can contact the gentleman. Was it Billy the Hutt who does it for us? And maybe see what he can do. Will you do a live show at Mace? That's again from Chris. I don't know. Tony and I have not talked a lot about Mace yet. We probably need to, because that's coming in November. Any RDTN events at Mace? I don't know. Tony, I guess it's something we should talk about. Mace, for those who don't know, Mace is our local convention here in Charlotte that happens right before BGG Con. The only problem is it's right before BGG Con, and we'll just have to see if we can coordinate, because I know we're doing some things at BGG Con also, one of those being a Neuroshima Hex tournament.
Yes. I don't know.
So maybe we can doing something makes it be fun. That's a con with only like 600, maybe 700 people in attendance. A lot of the people are RPGers, so
Right.
there's a good board game contingent there. I don't know. Like
I'll put it on the agenda.
In the past, we have he'll put it on the agenda. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll table this action until later and go from there. And I mean, Mace, you're like you said, it's the week. Ooh, you know, I'm only allowed one con a year.
Yeah, but it's a local con.
That's true. I can always come home. So yeah, but no, a live show. First off, we would do a live recording. We wouldn't. I don't think we would be broadcasting it from that point. I can't afford the Wi-Fi at a hotel.
Oh, that's right. We don't get free Wi-Fi there, do we?
I don't know. I never stay. You stay. So yeah, that's not a problem. So okay.
So any other? Let's see. Again, if you have any questions, you can send it to us on Twitter at Dyson Names.
Don't bedtime.
I wish I could make a
Bedtime.
Hold on. Our next episode that we're going to be recording, I wish we could say it, but it's not been confirmed. We're trying to get a very big guest on the show. Guest being a designer type person on the show for an upcoming game that he's getting ready to come out with on Kickstarter. He said he will. It's now just getting the calendars to sync up. Something that you all definitely want to check out because it will be a very successful Kickstarter. I know it. But
if not, it's going to be just
no-brainer.
Yeah. If not, it's just going to be me and Marty.
Yep. Somebody asked if you could switch out Rodney. If you could, would you switch out Rodney for Luke in your Neuroshima Hex team? Here's the deal. Rodney did a pretty darn good job at Gen Con, so it would be hard for me to boot him out. However, I do know that when those two go head to head, Luke usually is the winner. So maybe Luke is the one that's been instructing Rodney on how to play Neuroshima Hex, and maybe I should take him.
Well, at BGG Con, you got me. So are you going to ditch me?
No.
Am I not going to be your partner? Do I need to?
Yes.
It's bad enough I had to go out and find a roommate at the BGG Con because you're taking your wife. And now when it comes down to Neuroshima Hex, I'm going to have to go find a partner. Is that it? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, maybe. No, I'm kidding. No, of course not. Of course, because we've thrown the gauntlet down. We mentioned Ree and Sue's earlier. We've thrown the gauntlet down to them to play them in Neuroshima Hex. And Ignacy I talked to Ignacy this week. He is wanting to get like a 16-person tournament at BGG Con and trying to get different designers and media content providers to come out and play. I told him that's cool. I said, I just want to make sure that Tony, you and I play. We're seeded against Ree and Sue's in the first round, so we go ahead and kick their tails and move on from there.
Yeah. Okay. Keep talking, big boy. We'll see. They're not even going to play the game before they come and challenge us.
And then if they beat us, that will really be pretty sad.
Because you know why? What we're going to do is we're going to go into the bag, we're going to pull them out, and we're going to constantly have a small unit with some stupid action associated with it, and then then you get stuck. Because I love that game. I love playing that game against you, but that is one thing that draws. Sometimes it's like, oh man, everything's coming out roses for me. It's just not that. It's not that good. So
anyway. I mean, that's just part of the luck of the draw. I mean. Yeah.
Hey,
usually it doesn't come down to that, though.
I know. No, I mean, we only got 11 people. We've lost one. It's time to go. Did the corpse flower bloom today? Do you know?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
The corpse flower in Chicago is supposed to spike. It's supposed to bloom in Chicago. So anyway, all right.
I don't know. Did stocks go back up today? That's all I really care about.
There was some rebounding going on.
Yes. We can tease something else that is confirmed. Stephen Bonacore from Stronghold Games has contacted us and about coming on our show before Essen. He wants to come on pre-Essen, Tony. I don't know if I told you that or not. You probably saw it in the email. To talk about all the big games coming out. And oh my gosh, Tony, the games he has coming out is insane with two of the biggest ones being 504 and Stronghold Second Edition.
Right. Oh, yeah. Stronghold Second Edition will be incredible. I can't wait to play that at BGG Con. That'll be fun. 2-player only now, but that's all right. We can manage that.
It is.
Yeah,
and I'm really curious to see how the 504 works. So for those who haven't heard, 504 is this game where there's literally 504 variations of a game inside the game. And it looks like, if I understood right, and Tony, you mentioned it today, it looks like you flip through a manual and you pick the combinations of the games and they fit together and you play a game out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
it's a pricey game.
Well, that's all right. You pay for quality. You know?
Well, I will say this, like games, typically Stronghold does have pretty good quality games.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. So you get what you pay, and that's great. That is good to know. I got a tetanus shot. Okay. I needed my booster today. I was doing a segue there, man. I don't know.
Somebody asked, "Are you trying to win the award for the most sponsored podcast in Dice Tower Network?" Okay, so I think that's funny. I think D6 generation still beats us. So
yeah, no, we're not trying to. We just people asked, and we were like, we'll ask around. I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask, and we are very happy with who we have. Definitely, the Broken Token has been very kind to us. Ignacy has been very kind to us, and we look forward to
fun
again games.
But that's it. No more. We're not. No more. We're not doing anymore because we don't want to dilute a 1-hour show with a bunch of ads. So we're very happy.
We do that with our wit. And then I know
that's the part I edit out. It's typically an hour and a half show, and I cut out 30 minutes of the boy. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good.
That's bad. Along those lines, no, it's been what we've been able to do with taking those sponsorships and feeding back into the guild and the listeners, and we really do appreciate it. We're going to continue to ramp that up. Seriously, I'm
sorry. Flashing at a question.
Oh, good. Another good question. Like, let's see.
Barry Reynolds. You remember our friend Barry Reynolds?
Oh, Barry.
Asked when Ree and Suze beat you at BGG Con again, will you finally learn to stop throwing down the gauntlet? Well, I think we only have 2 gauntlets, correct? A gauntlet's the thing on the hands, right? So we threw down one last year. If we throw it down this one, we have no more to throw down.
No. We'll continue to challenge them. We will always challenge them. It's half the fun just for the smack talk. We may not win, but we will be happy to embarrass ourselves. But hey, if you want if you're at BGG Con, please come up, challenge us to a game. We'd love to play. It's an easy victory. It's kind of like playing me in Star Realms. If you want quick levels, come challenge me. You know? And
if they want to challenge you, what is your name?
D.A. McCree. DAMCREE. Go for it. Like right now, Dan Patrice is killing me right now, and I'm ready to hit concede because it's just the draw is not. I've never seen in Star Realms Online. We have yet to have a red card come out in the market. Never seen that.
A red
card. Been a while. The red card.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the red card.
If you want to ask us a question, you can do so at Dyson Names on Twitter.
Or stop, and we promise we'll stop.
Boy, you are getting cranky. It's like 10:45, and that's it, huh? 10:45 Eastern time.
Well, if you had been recording this, we could have released it as our next show, and I would have saved
Dang it. Oh, that would have been a great idea.
I have only a few.
That would have been good. Yeah, so if you are BGG Con, come up and play a game with us. I don't know what.
I just hope this time I don't go up and try to explain rules and the designer walks up and says, "Let me tell you how it's done."
Oh, that's a funny story. Tell that story.
I was told. I mean, but back to it. I mean, I'm trying to teach Eminent Domain to a bunch of guys, and I'm starting the rules, and Seth Jaffe walks up, and I'm like, okay, I got back away from the table. He starts explaining the game. I'm like, guys, just forget thing I told you and just walk away. It was, oh man, that was funny. Hey, maybe that's how we can meet designers at BGG Con.
How's that?
Hold up a popular game or a game that we know the designer's there with a teach me to play flag.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And maybe they'll stop by and go, well, I can teach you how to play this.
And,
Well,
and then we'll whip out the microphones and say, oh, you don't mind us recording for our silly podcast.
Well, heck, last year we had Ignacy teach us Imperial Settlers, and my gosh, he was frustrated with us. It's like, stop doing that. What are you doing? It's like, well, I'm looking at the back of the card. You don't need to look at the back of the card.
Yeah, and Rob Davio, you boys don't really want to do that, do you?
What was the game? Seafall. He's come out with. Yeah, we were doing something. He was like, you don't really want to do that. Oh gosh, that's hilarious.
All right, so I know you're out there trying to pawn off some of your games. There's a couple games I need to sell off too. So anyway, I gotta make space. Yeah, like I said, it was either make space in my shelving units or go buy another shelving unit, and I don't want to go to IKEA. Right. Yeah, because that's bad. Because watching you try to put together an IKEA bookcase is always fun. This weekend, I'm kind of curious for those still watching us for some odd reason. What games are you playing? I'll ask y'all a question. What games are you playing this weekend? Marty and I are getting together. We got Forgotten Planet, Stars, Forbidden Planet. We're playing Forgotten Stars. No, Forbidden Planet. Oh, try again. Forbidden Stars. Thank you. Forgotten Planets. I know. But and you asked me what's another one I want to play. Did you just get a new game? Oh, Undercity? Mm-hmm. Yeah. If the other two guys that I don't care what they want to play. We're getting with we try once a month to get with two of our friends that we used to game with many years ago, and basically we started gaming with them playing StarCraft, and that was kind of our game. And so when Forbidden Stars came out, we wanted to get with them and let them play this game again to get comparisons. And we've only played it once all together. And so we're getting together and playing it again because we played it wrong last time because I mistold them how many objectives you're supposed to get. So we're trying it again. And that's what we use as our basis for our review for Forbidden Stars was our play sessions with those guys because they had played StarCraft a lot and they gave a lot of feedback on comparisons between the two. Right. So let's see. Oh, Patrick Hillier says he hopes to play some Akritory, Akritory. I've never played that, but I'd like to. BGG Con. I hear the boy's going to be there. Mark Hale said he's going to do Yardmaster, the LARP with the real lawnmower. He's doing BG Can't. When is the raffle? When is the raffle for Forbidden Stars, Blood Rage, and Code Names? Never, possibly. When it comes out because it's an inexpensive game. Code Names. That's a $20 game. That's a I'm telling you right now, if you got $20 in your pocket to buy a game, you cannot go wrong with that game. No, you can't. That surprised me on how much enjoyment I got out of that. And we were talking about this. I mean, of all the party type games with that, I always play Wits and Wagers, but definitely going to take when we play over Christmas. I'll definitely be taking Code Names to everybody in our little family get together. And then also, Marty, we're talking about there's only one bluffing game I like, and that's Spyfall. That also, but I saw somebody selling Spyfall on eBay for like $100. Why? Okay, so I'll be honest with you, I haven't been keeping up because I had a copy. Do you still can't get that game? I don't know. I haven't looked. I know things will come around. I mean, they will print more. It's like how people are with money. They will print more if needed, Well, it's a piece of cake to print. It's just cards. It can't be I can't believe it can't be. Hold on. Now I'm curious. If I go to Cool Stuff Inc., who was sponsoring tonight's earlier contest of a $50 giveaway, which we gave away earlier in this broadcast, and that person was going to go on to be entered into a $500 gift card contest, not $1,000. Thank you. It's still not in stock. Email me back when stock like that works. That is insane. And it's only $17.49. I can't. You can go to BGG on there, and you can get the print and play. Print it. Oh, Cryptozoic.
Oh, I need to save that for a future flying squirrel rant.
Yeah. I mean, that's just ridiculous. So anyway, I was hoping to see if
Yeah, okay, I'm jealous. Kevin from Board Game Theater said they're going to be playing Blood Rage a bunch. I saw him playing that. I want my copy so bad.
why don't you have your copy?
I kickstarted it, and it's not coming here till September. So they had some at Gen Con, but I didn't want to buy it at Gen Con because I kickstarted it, right?
Okay. Well, I gave you $20. You could have picked me up a copy.
It's going to take a little more than $20.
Oh, my bad. That's right. That's
Somebody said Spyfall is currently $56 on Amazon.
That's ridiculous.
That's insane.
Wait. Print and play. Come on.
Okay, maybe I should eBay mine.
You should. Go become an Amazon seller. And seriously, they'll print out more. Holy cow, that's unreal.
Anyway, that's crazy.
All right. We need to wrap this up, dude.
We do. So anyway, thanks to everybody who participated in the contest. We were overwhelmed by the number of people that entered with all the ways that we did. That was fantastic. I was stunned. I was so glad that somebody helped us with the goal for the micro badge, because I had no idea that many would fly off the shelf. We've had a lot of new people to our guild and Facebook page. And the reason why we wanted to is because we want to interact with people. And if you're new to the guild, please come by and say hi, talk. That's a great place for us to kind of chat on things. We have some incredible people in that guild that come up with much better topics of discussion than what we do. And they'll start a thread and we respond to it. Tony, was it you that started the fantasy football thread?
Yeah, I started the fantasy football thread trying to get things discussed here. How'd
that go?
We got 9 responses, but nothing like some of the other things we got.
So anyway, yeah, we're doing this to try to just develop community. The Facebook page is kind of picking up. We got a lot of people starting to respond there. If you haven't seen it, go check out the video that I just posted on YouTube yesterday. And, oh man, Mark Kell just said he's changing his micro badge from ours, jerk. Go check YouTube where I've posted a video from Vanessa, whose goal was when she went to Gen Con was to show the other aspects of Gen Con. She joined and did a lot of other classes and activities that were non-gaming for the purpose of showing if you have friends or loved ones or family who aren't interested in going to Gen Con because they don't want to game for 4 days. Her goal was to show, look, there's a lot of other things you can do at Gen Con besides gaming. So that's on our YouTube page. You can go check that out. The channel is Roll Dice Tech Names if you want to go see it.
All right. Well, either way, we'll stick with our usual sign off. If Marty, do you know how to cut this thing off?
Yes, I do.
Okay, very good. So, guys, thanks for watching. The 10 to 12 of you that came on, and we promise we cannot give you back your 45 minutes of your life. Not going to have Mark Kell. You need to go to bed. Hold
on. For all the winners, we will be contacting you via. If it was on Facebook, we'll contact you via Facebook, etc. So we've got 6 winners basically, and you'll hear from us within the day or so. And remember, the overall winner is sent to Tom, and he's responsible for getting the $50 gift certificate to you, not us. We'll take care of the other people.
That's right. So with that, keep rolling dice
and taking names.